Can you really get rich when you have only $100 in your pocket? I don't make empty promises, so I'll be honest with you, you won't get rich instantly. The only way to do that is to buy a lottery ticket and hit the jackpot. But the odds are 1 in a million. What you can do is earn steadily over time, and actually over a fairly short distance. Hello everyone, my name is Uche, and in this video we have got a challenge. I've got $100 and 10 attempts to make money, and I will do it with a minimal risk. So watch the video until the end and see the result. Let's get started. Just recently I asked myself, what happened if I trade with only $100 and make 10 trades in a row? I decided to test it, not in a theory but in practice. So first trade by signals from envelopes. Right now the central curve is strongly pointing down and the candle is clearly bouncing off it. Most important, the previous candle closed with a large body in red. The challenge is simple: $100, 10 trade, 0 improvisations, only discipline, rules, and test of nerves. Let's see who wins strategy or emotions. I will use the knowledge I've built up to get through this with maximum success. And the indicator isn't the foundations, the foundation is me. Really, I try to be on familiar terms with the market. Right now I've decided to test myself, and I want to know if there is a limit and whether it is worth continuing to learn and build skills. But look, I'm acting strictly in order by the rules. First profit, but we have only just begun and it's too early to stop. Let's find the next path where the entry will be even confident. Earlier I mentioned the rules, and there is simple, fixed risk, no chasing losses, no improvisation. Everything you will see is honest test of small bankroll. Another short entry in the directions of the price movement. We see the central line again pointing sharply downward, and it is already clear how the candle reacts with a pull back from it. And here's what I want to say first. Why my setups work. I'm not trying to become a billionaire. I want to understand how the bankroll behaves in a real trading conditions. That's more useful than any theory. One day, I don't remember exactly when, I thought, hit me, that's really help. Trading is like training. 10 sets of 10 reps. If one attempt fails, don't panic, stick to the plan. Imagine you are running for endurance. The first laps are though, but the body gradually adapts. Same here, small money teach discipline without destructive losses. Before each trade, it is important to stick to certain principles. And while I trade, I will share small life hacks that really help. Alright, I'm opening according to the plan. Simple rules, risk, and patience. Here are the situations. The candle breaks the last price low, volume is accumulated, and the barrier is passed. Now price like water will flow downward and nothing will stop it. At least that's what I'm counting on. Contract is live, no extra move, just watching. We already know how to react to different moments without drama. And yes, it might not work and that hurts, but that's exactly why I created a Telegram channel. Be sure to subscribe via the link in the descriptions. There I post all the informations I revise constantly, because it is impossible to keep everything in your head. And if you want to grow, earn, and not waste extra money, then subscribe. Meanwhile, my contract is going through successfully. The market already, and I'm taking profit. All fair, predicted the move, wait patiently, and earn it. After each trade, there shouldn't be chaos like lucky, unlucky. No friends, that's weak. With that approach, you might as well go straight to the casino and bet on luck. Here we do everything smart, systematics by clearly defined bet or step. Now I'm entering none. Why? Because price broke out below the lower boundary of the channel. In such situations, it often collides with a level, and that's why we see an upward pullback forming now. But stop right there. Don't go rushing off to trade only by this principle. That's not how it's works. A breakout beyond the indicator's boundary alone is not a reason to enter. On top of that, I assessed the support level formed here. Only in combinations does it give me the right to take the trade. So keep watching until the end. You will understand the logic away. And even if this setup doesn't work out, I will still leave it in the video so you see the real result, not some edited pretty picture. Then hear that. And yes, that's the confident profit we just walked absolutely on point. Honestly, I've already lost count of the trade number, but it is easy to guess. Yeah, this is the fourth, sixth left hallway there. I'm serious about this. Small money, big lessons, and that is exactly the case where everything works calmly, carefully, to the point. The bankroll grow, confidence too, and most importantly, the process is under control. I'm not reinventing the wheel. Same basic, same fundamental. We look at how sharply the curve is bent downward and how the candles react to the upper zone, which currently push the price down. We see wicks above the candles and predominance of red. What does that tell us? Sellers dominate, so we act with them. The only important thing, candles shouldn't break too far below the lower boundary and should stay at a comfortable distance from it. Conditions are simple, but they must always be considerate. Another point, I often get messages about disappointment, losses, dubs, and to tell I'm active subscriber, I repeat the same thing. No catastrophe. It's a part of the game. Record it, analyze it, and move on. Done. Another profit taken. That's already the fifth win. Next, we go step by step. Count to 5. No rush, no extra moves. If everything goes strictly by plan, we summarize, draw conclusions, and calmly move forward. Friends, here it's completely the same. We take directions, we have got a confident uptrend, and we work strictly with it. Look at this screen mountain. That's the muscle of the market pushing the asset further upward, toward growth, toward results, toward profit. And we go the same way without unnecessary philosophy. That's how progress is built. Not on emotions or luck, but on consistency and control. Small steps over time lead to big results. Friends, if your session isn't very active, say not in loss, but not in profit either. Like standing still, no problem. Break-even or minimal drawdown is also a result. The most important thing here is not to start changing the plan under the influence of emotions. That's why after 3-5 trades, I always do an intermediate recap. I look not only at the numbers, but also at my state, what's going in my head, how my discipline, where I start rushing, and where I'm acting clearly. You can see yourself, the first trade already gave us a clear picture. Discipline is more important than position size. $100 is not about volume, it is about procedure, process, and the ability to act the same way regardless of the balanced number. If the bankroll is small, mistakes hurt less, but the lessons are the same. Consistency matters. 10 trades in a row will show how stable you or I act. Talking about psychology, that's a vital topic for any traders. You know, I bring it up in almost every episode, and not by accident. It is more important than knowledge or more important than any strategy. Because you are the pilot, you are the control, and if the drawdown starts here, that's it. Stop, step back, and don't let yourself near the terminal. No indicator will save you if the person's at the wheel is in the tilt. Dangerous, right on the edge. Good, took it, but by the way, I don't like it. Let's switch asset. No point continuing to work the grow here. The markets become nervous and we need control, not a lottery. First order in head, then trades, always in that order. And here we are working a classic pattern. Impulse, corrections, and impulse again. Then entry point appear on the slope when it's already clear that price is being pushed upward from the central line of the indicator. By the way, the settings are slightly adjusted. You can see them top left. If you want a detailed breakdown of how to connect and configure the indicator yourself, message me directly on Telegram. Link in the descriptions, don't hesitate. And remember one more thing, emotions are the enemy. Even with the best strategy, panic can destroy everything in 1 second. I know this firsthand from my own experience. And believe me, I lost plenty, not just money, but nerve, sleeps, hair, and part of my purchase, which I then have to rebuild over a long time. Control is not a word from textbook. Is a skills. You can't buy it, you can't download it, you can only train it. And best of all, it is trained on a small bankroll. And we have taken the first contract. Let's open another one right here into this rising impulse. In my view, it's strong enough to rely on and expect the upward move to continue. And yes, while we have got time, let's draw a small parallel with training. I repeat this in every video, but I will repeat it here too. Without hesitation, system matters. Like in sport, one workout won't make you an athlete, but 10 sets in a row build a solid base. Training, repetitions, discipline. It is the same thing in trading. Small steps create big results. In trading, you rehearse reactions, risk control rituals, mindset for losses, and small bankroll is your training ground. Mistakes cost less, but the lessons are the same as when playing with big sum. Profit taken, excellent friend. Now we have got the final trade left. Let's calmly look at the market and find something suitable, where all conditions are in place for a confident entry. No rush, only precise calculations. Found it perfect, so let's do it again. Check if the method works. We assess the slope of the central line and look for the point where candles give a signal. Pay attention to the upper pressure zone that push price down. You can see the wick are present. That means everything fine. And we wait. Learning plus practice that stability. Theories explain possibilities, but real trade build reflexes. And remember, everything I show you is not from some article or copywriter club. This is a live trading, real time, and I'm simplifying your path so you can learn without unnecessary losses. Hit like under the video and turn on the notification bell. That motivates me to keep creating quality, useful content for you. That's it, friend. Profit secure, challenge completed, and I'm satisfied with the result. Let's wrap it up. That's it, friends. Started with $100 and I managed to increase my balance to 77% in one day. And at the same time, I didn't go in all in to avoid unjustified risk. And now, imagine what sum you would have in your account if you grew your capital at this pace over several months. Naturally, such a step result isn't consistently achievable by anyone, not even by super experienced traders. But even in the average, the pace is a plus 10% per trading sessions. Within a couple of months, you could reach a stable income of $500 per month. I hope this video serves a great motivation for you. And to make sure it all work out, subscribe to my Telegram channel so you don't miss new video and can apply the life hacks I share in your own trading. And of course, hit the like button, click the bell. Thank you all and see you again.